The first racing day of the India International Regatta turned out to be very exciting. Light weather conditions from various directions, with the sailors keen to fight for the top places. The first race was scheduled to start at 1100, meaning that the 100 sailors had to get prepared early in the morning. It's so exciting to see all these young guys rigging their boats, wearing their sailing clothes, and hitting the water. In the first race of the day, the Opti sailors choose the pin end side, while Dheer Singh chose to start in the middle. Immediately after the start, Dheer had a problem with his main sheet and had to stop twice in order to fix it. Losing so many meters in the middle of the upwind is catastrophic. Mohammed was now first and on the left side, sailing in the gust. When Dheer decided to attack, it was too late, and he had to cross behind the Malaysian. After a fast upwind leg, Chintan Shantbar was first with a slight lead. Just a few meters behind, Jimmy from Indonesia, Leah Govius and Janaki Balachander from India were chasing him. During the reach, not a lot of things changed, except for the wind, which dropped to 4 knots. The young Opti sailors had to be patient and perform well. Janaki was in front of her rival from Malaysia in the middle of downwind, but didn't manage to maintain her lead. At the same time, the rounding turned out to be a really crowded one, with tens of optimists gathered on the mark. Finally, Shintan managed to stay on top, with Leah Govius and Jimmy fighting for the second place. Dheer Singh managed to finish well, even though he had gear failure in the beginning. However, he seems really disappointed.
My main sheet clip just came out, so I had to put it back. It came out twice.
At the 29er fleet, the second race started pretty well for the duos of Ganapathy Varu and Varsha Ashwara. However, it was only the girls who understood that the left side was not so favorable and tacked immediately. The 5 boats starting from the race committee boat side were leading now. Finally, the girls rounded first and kept their lead during downwind, with their rivals from India a few meters behind. It's so exciting to see these skiffs sailing so fast. However, even if the sailors had raced more than half the race with Varsha Ashwara on top, the race was abandoned since the wind died. At the second race, Ganapathy Varu were really fast and performed well. Sailing this skiff requires great skills, and they seem to be ready for the gold. But the duo of Varsha Ashwara will not let this go. Winning the overall ranking is a challenge for them. At the same time, the Optimist had a crowded start at the second race, where the wind really got light. Who would win? Let's have a look at the final results. Peter Lynn Janisic is leading in the Optimist fleet since Shintan was finally disqualified at the first race. At the same time in the 29er fleet, there is a tie between the top 2. Stay tuned with more action from the India International Regatta.